Hi, and welcome to Declutter the Mind on Cravings and Addiction. In this practice, we're going to use mindfulness to help us deal with cravings. Craving is a thought. It might happen randomly throughout the day, or it might happen as a result of something reminding you. Either way, it's a thought that surfaced in your mind. What we want to try and practice is not acting on our thoughts. We want to simply notice these cravings as they appear, note them as a craving, and allow them to pass. So being mindful of our cravings and becoming a witness to them instead of a victim can help us better deal with the cravings as they happen. So first, what I want you to do is to find yourself a comfortable seating spot, whether that's a chair or cushion on the floor, and sit upright but comfortable with your hands resting in your lap. With your eyes open now, take a few deep breaths. In through the nose and out through the mouth. On the next out breath, gently close your eyes. I want you to begin to notice now some of the physical sensations around you. Maybe it's your legs touching your chair, or your feet on the floor, or your arms on your lap. Just point your attention or draw your attention to these physical points of contact. Notice the room around you. Notice the temperature. Maybe it's warm or cool. Notice any tingling sensations on your body, any pressure. And now, let's turn our attention now to the breath. Notice the rising and falling sensation of each breath. Maybe it's more noticeable on your chest or stomach. Maybe it's the tip of your nose. We're not forcing the breath here. We just want to observe each breath as it passes. In and out. And as we try to maintain our attention on the breath, you may notice thoughts entering the mind, taking your attention away from the breath. You might even catch yourself having wandered for several minutes, completely forgetting that you were even trying to meditate. And this is completely normal. Whenever this happens, gently return your attention to the breath. Don't make judgments around your thoughts or get lost in thinking about your thoughts. Just gently make a note like, oh yeah, a thought, or oh, just a thought, and gently bring your attention back to the breath. This is part of what mindfulness meditation helps us practice. We begin to notice thoughts as they enter our minds. We can make a note of them, not act on them, not follow them, and allow them to pass. And if a craving surfaces as we're doing this practice, just treat it the same way. Gently make a note of it. Oh yeah, a craving. Allow the craving to pass, and softly return your attention to the breath again. And we can do this with any distraction or thing that pulls our attention away from the present moment or our practice. So if we hear a loud noise, or if we get a physical feeling or sensation, just make a note of what it is that was distracting you or that distracted you, and return to the breath. From here, we can begin to count the breaths as they pass. So every time we reach a count of 10, we start to count over and count the breaths again. So in 1, out 2, and so on until we reach a count of 10. gently remind yourself that your mind has wandered and return to the breath. And now let go of all the focus. Allow your mind to wander and do whatever it wants. And now slowly return your attention to the body, back to the physical points of contact, your legs against the floor or chair, your arms and hands in the lap. And gently open your eyes and notice how you feel. You've just completed the mindful meditation practice for cravings. Use this practice as a tool that you can turn to the next time you have a craving. Begin to recognize your cravings and just notice them as thoughts that you don't need to follow through on them. Notice what happens when you begin to observe your cravings instead of acting on them. It takes practice. Start with 5 minutes a day of this kind of mindfulness meditation and work your way up to 10, 15, and 20 minutes a day. If you've enjoyed this session, go to declutterthemind.com for more and leave a like and comment on this video. It helps support the channel. Thanks for listening, and I'll see you in the next session.